Hey, I'm Shelby, and I teach here at the Yoga Shala in College Park every weekday, Monday through Friday, from 8:30 to 11. And so I did Krista's apprenticeship program in 2015, and we actually have another one coming up starting in February of 2019, going through the first day of June. Amazing experience. This is going to be how you're going to do a sun salutation with a wrist injury. So begin your sun salutation like normal. Inhaling up, exhaling, fold. Inhale, look forward. Now this is where you have to kind of shift things around. So I kind of gently bring myself back. You can come to your knees and then just lower yourself down. Not putting any pressure on the wrist, okay? And then when you come into your upward facing dog, same thing, no pressure on the wrist. Just a little bit of a lift. And then to come into your downward facing dog, so you may have some issues here. It depends where you're at in the practice or, with your injury. Sometimes people are still able to come into a down dog because they're not putting that much pressure on the wrist. The wrist is not like this. Okay, there's a little bit of an angle there. Otherwise, another option is to just straighten the legs. Bring the hands in front of you, look down, look through the legs or down the line of the nose. So you're engaging everything that you would normally in your down dog, but you're not pushing putting any pressure on the hands. You're not pushing them down, you're not bringing them together. You're just letting them relax. Okay, so you're still squeezing your back and chest, you're still engaging your quads, pushing your feet down and out, and taking your 5 breaths here. And then after that, you just finish up the same way that you would normally finish up your sun salutation. Okay, and hopefully that helps a little bit. So for me, I've been practicing that way for maybe a couple of weeks, giving my wrist time to heal, but also keeping my body moving, still doing my practice, able to focus on my breathing, still getting some of the benefit of the poses without putting the pressure on the wrist or the arm. And I found that it's really beneficial. I would hate to not be able to practice because of an injury, and I know that happens. Sometimes you'll come across those times where something is so bad that there's no way you're making it to practice. And that's fine. But in these cases where you can work around it, I suggest you try to find a way, we can guide you in any way to work around any kind of injury. And it's helped me so much. Okay, so today we're really talking about some injuries in yoga. And I'm really not talking about an injury where you jump into something and crash and fall. Not that kind of injury. It's more of the kind of injury that you get from maybe doing something not as correctly as you could be doing it. So it's like kind of a long-term injury that just comes from overuse or overstrain or that kind of thing, repetitive kind of things. And these injuries can really happen anywhere. And for me, like right now, I have a little bit of a wrist injury. And I've had the shoulder issue, I've had a foot issue, a knee thing. And so I think today what I really want to discuss is that these kinds of injuries or physical issues can happen to any of us, and we learn from them. We learn how to properly use our bodies so that we can avoid these in the future. And then also the benefit to everyone here is that I have learned so much from all of my issues that now I can properly teach you the correct way of doing something to avoid the situation that I've been in. Or if you come in with some kind of situation, that I haven't experienced personally, but I can guide you on how to work around it and how to keep going without causing more damage than you need to have, and allow the body to heal itself. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. And do you have any injuries yourself that you might have concerns about? If you do, write us a comment, or send us a question, send us a message. Also, if you're ever in town, we'd love to have you come into the Shala, because then we can really specifically see what your issues are and we can properly guide you through. But we'd love to help you in any way we can. Another way you can keep in touch with us is to sign up for our newsletter. Every month we're sending out a newsletter with all sorts of awesome tips. And then if you're ever interested, we also have this fabulous little boutique called Nissa. We are Nissa.com. And so check us out online, and thank you for joining us.